It is another beautiful day in Algonquin Park, and today I am setting out on the Track and Tower Trail, heading in a little bit deeper into the park today. So here we go. I have a few bathrooms here that you can use before you head in. Sometimes a good idea. And get some waste receptacles. And caution, this trail visits a cliff. Please keep children under control at all times. And yes, there is a cliff here. And it's got a gorgeous view, and we're going to see that. And a good set of stairs to get there too. It's going to be a great time. A beautiful day like this. Oh yeah. Are you stuck? Wow.
This is my favorite part so far.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. We've got our pine cones, pine needles. On my shoulder. Thank you, happy.
Well, now you know why he's saying that.
Yep. Totally do. Is that John Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some great stuff.
Alright, so we're coming up to a river here. And this one has some safety buoys or booms. Ah, there's a dam, that's why.
Damn.
Damn, I didn't see that coming. Okay, enough of that. Here we go. Let's have a look. Switch hands here. Alright. But here you can see the buoys, or the whatever you want to call them, in the water there. I guess if there's canoeists coming, so they don't go through the dam system. The dam system! Yeah. This is a really cool area to hike through too. I remember this from before. Been here a few other times, and this is really neat. Makes me want to go swimming. All right, so we're going to cross down over here a little bit more. Beautiful rock wall on that side. I don't know if you can see it, there's some ice up in there as well. Bluish tint to it. Man, look at that. Here we go, we'll go down here. We are in the big scratched off area. Wow. Look at that, eh? Big rock wall here. That is stupendous. Look at that. S-curve. Look at this tree. It's fallen over. Just twisted over. It's not something. We are not portaging, so we will follow the hiker left. So you can either go this way straight ahead, or you can go to the right, and it shows you here on the sign, if you can read that, that the lookout is to the right. And of course, we want to go to the lookout. It's a bit of a hike in there. Of course, you're going to do some climbing because it is a lookout, but the reward at the end is absolutely fabulous. So we're going to do that. And it's a gorgeous day. We got lots of time. No reason not to do it. So here we go. So there's the hill we're going to go up, and that will get us to our lookout. Look at that rock face. Well, you always want to look at the ground, the soft ground, when you're hiking, and you can see tracks, and here is a moose track. You can see right here. The size of that, same size as my hand. The moose traveled through this way. It's always cool to have a look though and see, because sometimes you can track them, and before we've tracked them along the path and actually found them. So keep your eyes open in that mud. You never know what you're going to see. Okay, we are coming up to the staircase to heaven, or stairway to heaven, I guess, huh? Get it right, Marcus. There it is. I am happy that there's a staircase. A little bit of ice there in the darkest areas where the sun doesn't hit very often. Still got some left. Woo! Just a little bit further. Oh, there's Mr. Squirrel. Hey, Mr. Red Squirrel. Just about there. Woo! That's a lot of stairs after a winter of lots of eating. Gluttony does not help you climb stairs, I must say. Woo! It's going to be worth it. Wait and see. Wow. Well, this seems like the perfect place to have our lunch. So we're having some Cliff Bars. Give us the energy to keep going. It's beautiful. There's a stiff wind coming up the face here. So it's nice and windy. It's really warm today. The flies and that are starting to come out a little bit. It's that time of year again. Absolutely gorgeous, about 18 degrees or so. It's beginning of May. Can't complain. We've been here at the beginning of May before and there's still tons of snow on the ground. So
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo?
Today.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, back of the stairs. Going to go down now. A little easier than going up. Unless you got bad knees, of course. And going down tends to be worse. Here we have, obviously, a man-made structure. I'll get down here. There's Sherry up at the top. So this is the remains of an old bridge, a rail bridge that came through here from the logging days. And we're going to go down to some water down here, and we're actually going to see the rails in the water. They've collapsed into the water down there. So let's go look at it.
Look at all the trees that are here since it's been here.
Yeah. Whoop. Perhaps I should look where I'm going. All right, so right there, you can see another part of the bridge, and you can see there's another structural piece, another structural piece of the bridge there, and another piece right there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Right there. And of course, there's the bridge for us to cross over now. All right, this is the modern bridge going over that creek. And right there, oh, I wonder if it shows up. Hope it can show up. Right there is the bridge. The old rail bridge collapsed into the water here. Nice little waterfall. There and there are those two structural elements we were just looking at. And then, like I said, hopefully you can see that's the bridge remains. And right there is another piece of the bridge. So it came right across from here, and actually this trail is going to go here and go up, and then we're going to see the other end where the bridge linked up again up there. That's why this is called Track and Tower. Look. So there, right there, if you can see it, is also part of the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, right. So this bridge here, Sherry just noticed, that there was once part of the bridge as well. So they've built this and they've used that to build this bridge. Okay, so we've seen this sign before, but I just want to point out that it's important that if you're portaging, you're going this way, but if you're hiking, you're going that way. Just make sure you follow that. Otherwise you end up in a place that you don't belong or want to be. So just be aware of that. But I'm going to go here a second just to show you a whole bunch more pieces of the bridge. So there, footings I guess they're called. There's one right there, and one right there. So we've climbed up the other side now, and there is the other end of the bridge. Came all the way over here. And we have a little picnic area here. And bike racks, because if you go to the main area where the restaurant is, you can rent bikes there. And this trail right here, you can bike all the way from there to here and back. Here we go. Pictures of the old bridge back in the day. There, and even there looks like an earlier bridge. Yeah, that's over the Madawaska. And then pictures of the rail line and the fire towers that used to be here. So yeah, you can rent your bikes over at the Two Rivers store. I think it's the Lake of Two Rivers restaurant or whatever that's there, right? So you can rent your bike and you can bike up through this trail here along the Madawaska River, and that takes you all the way to this area here, and this is the end of it right here. It's a beautiful trail. So that used to be the old rail line, right? So it's nice and wide and open and really easy biking. It's flat ground. I've done it once before with some friends. They have the fat wheel bikes that we rented and pedaled our way through here. And it's a really good ride. So now part of our hike will take us through here as well until we get back onto the trail. And the nice thing about this part of the trail, some facilities if you need to use them. And there's where we turn left and continue on the track and tower. If you were to go straight, you'd be on that bike path, which you don't want to do. So we're going to turn left, like the sign says. Coming up to another lake here. And this area must not see a lot of sunshine. We still got a healthy layer of ice here. All right, we have to cross over it. I don't see where the trail is yet. There it is. All right. We need our ladders like they have in Nepal. Across this huge crevasse. You can see it's actually about 2 or 3 feet deep yet. And this little crevasse has been cut out by this cool little waterfall. Very slippery at this point. Whoop, whoop.
Keep going.
All right, that was pretty slippery. Oh, Sherry's gonna go that way.
I'm not going that way.
What, the curved ice didn't do it for you?
No, I'd go down for sure.
Little adventure. Now here we go. A little lookout for the lake here. Still some ice here. Here we go. We got our first really muddy spot to cross. We may want to go over there because I don't want to go through that.
The log.
Yeah. Find a dry spot. Keep our tender tootsies dry. Right here, yeah. They hopscotch on the rocks. There we go.
You want to go first?
No, you go first.
Let's be through.
Just don't do anything I have to post to Fail Army.
You don't want to get muddy.
Well done. Very expert.
It's very rocky.
Yes.
Look at a bigger log.
We shall see how I do. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Go on this log here. Well, we are almost done. We can hear the road again. Gives us a pretty good indication that we're close to the end of the trail. It was a lot of fun. And we're back at the parking lot, which when we got here was empty. But now there's lots of people on the trail. Beautiful. 4.5 hours that took us. I think it's 7.5 kilometers.